Hey, it's Bad Marriage for Life. I'm Jenny, and this is Vic, and we are back for 2022.
3 minutes late.
Because we're 3 minutes late.
3 minutes late.
It's my fault, and I'm owning it. That once we sat down, I realized I didn't brush my lashes, and because I was sleeping earlier today because we have COVID. And wait, what? You're mad because I said that we have COVID?
Oh no, I didn't know the eyelashes and COVID. You made the correlation between COVID and eyelashes.
But the last couple of days, I was doing good, and I was able to stay up like the whole day. And then today, for some reason, and I was supposed to actually jump on a meeting, I had to text the person and tell them like, I'm going to have to talk to you later because I need to take a nap right now.
Yes.
Which, you know, I am highly against naps. I'm not a big nap fan. So
change your tune real quick.
I took a 2-hour nap today.
Yes.
So when we sat down to do the show, I was like, oh, my eyelashes look out of control, and let me try to put some lotion in my hair because it looks crazy too. So anyway, thank you for joining us for Bad Marriage for Life, brought to you tonight by Industry Hair Studio and MVP Performance Barbershop. We are so happy. My kids always call me, like, as soon as we start doing this show. It's weird. We are so happy to be back with you for 2022. Yes. We have been down and out in the house with COVID.
And not just COVID, a lot of other things. You got bronchitis going on here.
Yeah.
You got the flu going on here. You know, you got a lot of things and stuff.
So leading into the Christmas break, right? Yes. I was so excited. We were gonna have like time off. I had so much planned. I was like, guess what? Thank you, Sherry, for asking. Max I'll let you know in 1 second exactly what's going on with this kid. But yes. Leading into the Christmas break, I was so excited. We had so much time off. Me and Vic had over 2 weeks, right? So I'm like, all right. We're not going to go anywhere, really, but we can do day trips. We can go visit my family. We can do all these fun things. Like, we can just drive to, like, New Hampshire if we wanted to. I think I've been there one time. Let's just drive there and experience it. Let's just do fun things. Yes. Well, we did nothing. Leading into the Christmas break, we all got sick, except for Vic. He was not sick.
I was the caregiver.
Right. Me and the kids were super sick, okay? I got bronchitis, and I had it for 2 weweeks. I was really, really sick. Can I have my water?
You can have your water. Here, let me give you a little sip of water. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
So, I hate when you do that.
Drink up your water.
So then for a week, no, don't take it from me.
Oh,
okay. Sorry. So for a week, we were fine. I got over the COVID, still a little short of breath, but was feeling much better.
Yes.
Jumped back into everything, was still not back at work, but was like, doing all my stuff that I do.
Wait, back up. You got over the bronchitis, you mean?
I got over the bronchitis.
Right, not the cold.
Sorry. So then, last week, we all started feeling sick again, and it turns out my daughter, she came back positive for COVID.
Yes.
And then Max, thank you for asking, Sherry, he came back positive for the flu.
Yes.
I have COVID. He hasn't even been tested for anything yet because it takes forever to get a test. And he's like, I'm sick. I have one of these things.
Yes.
But we think Max might have the flu-rona.
Which I never even heard of until today when you told me about that.
Sorry.
It's okay. So I guess what the flu-rona is, it's a combination of coronavirus and
the flu.
Oh.
And so now they're saying, like, on the news, like, the first detected person was just detected with flu-rona. But we think Max was actually the first person to have it, maybe. I don't know, in the country, who knows? Because they said that he came back positive for the flu. And his doctor said, well, that's so strange because you guys have COVID. So we think he has the flu-rona, our son. And so our son does have health issues. We are monitoring him
24 hours a day.
Yeah, especially him.
Yes.
He's been the one really taking care of him. But,
yeah. Me and my son have broken overnight. A lot of overnights. Like 4 a.m. in the mornings, showers and tea, whatever. Warm, cold rag, warm rag, all that good stuff. But hey.
But I will say, as of today, he's up. I mean, he's been up for like the last 2 days. He's up today, though. He's been up the whole day. He has been like in the living room watching his shows and whatever else. He's working me on getting him a PC for his birthday, which is coming up February 5th.
He already has a computer. He got 2 computers.
He sent me a text. No, an email. I just checked my emails. And he just sent me an email. And let me see what it's titled. Because it's titled like something like Why Max Deserves a PC.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, yeah. So he put, why Max deserves a PC. He sent me an email and a text with this new PC that he wants for gaming. And he's working me on this thing. And I said, Max, can I celebrate my birthday next week? And then we'll think about your birthday?
Yes, absolutely.
And like, he's like, well, such and such. He says his friends like, oh, they got a new PC and it was this much money. I said, that's a lot of money.
Right. Listen.
Like, you want us to just like come up with all this.
I think he likes it because it lights up. But the boy has 2 laptops already. And he's got a go whole gaming system.
Yeah, he's got like a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh, he's listening right now.
He goes.
He's listening right. He's listening right now. He's listening. What?
No, it's broken. I need. No,
what's broken?
My Switch is broken.
Your Switch is broken. Okay.
Yeah, I need a PC.
All right. He needs a new PC allegedly. So
please follow up so I could get a PC, please.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll look at your email that you sent to me earlier. So
I'm not.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on in our lives right now. Well, we hope that you're having a great 2022. We were going to have our usual like on New Year's. I don't work in the club anymore. I used to work there in the club a long time ago, but like for the last 8 years or something. Has it 8 now?
It's been about 8 or so,
We decided like about 8 years ago, because we missed out on so many New Year's with the kids, that we would start staying home and doing like a family party, and so that's what we normally do. And we were so excited this year. We thought we were going to get back to it.
Right.
But it didn't happen. And it was just me, Vic, Sasha, and Max had New Year's once again, like last year.
We had a great time.
Okay, it was all right. That was amazing. Because we were both feeling sick, we got into a fight.
Oh, we did?
We got in a fight like at 10:30 on New Year's. He said I was being intense.
Yeah, you were.
Because Sasha asked me a question. She came in and asked me a question. I was like, I don't know, Sasha, and blah, blah, blah.
You kind of snapped.
She was like, should I wear my mask in the house? I'm like, I don't know. We all feel sick. Like, I don't know. Like, should you wear your mask in the house? I don't know. I mean, this is our first bout with COVID. I don't know. We all feel like crap right now. So he's like, and I hate that holier than now tone that you take with me.
What do you mean we're holier than now?
He was like this, don't shoot the messenger, but... Yeah. You're being kind of intense. That's what he said. And I'm like, and so now I'm not, you have to understand, I'm not feeling well. And I'm like making sure New Year's is still happening. I put out all the food, if anybody wants to eat anything. Like I was hooking it up for
Jenny had one day when she was in charge of taking care of things. I have been taking care of things for 3 weeks, dealing with all the sickness and stuff. Jenny had the one day when she was doing it and all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? She took it out on my child. And stuff like that. So I just felt the need to, on the side. I didn't say nothing in front of her. And so I just,
No, you, right. You did.
No,
because she was still there and you were like, this is what he does. Whoa.
I gave a whoa.
He went like this, whoa. Like,
because it was a little bit of like,
it
was getting up there.
He's like this, you're being kind of a lot.
No, I never used the word kind of a lot.
Well, you said something to that in that fashion.
I said, let's bring it down a little
bit. Let's bring it down. Whoa, let's bring it down a little bit.
And I'm like, it was New Year's Eve. I'm like,
I looked like the girl. I was Linda Blair from The Exorcist when he did that. I turned around and was like, I was like, what? I said, so then I go to him, I go, I'm the only reason why this New Year's is even happening, this party. Right. I put out the food. I made sure everybody had everything that they needed.
It was delicious.
Yeah, okay.
You did a great job.
So then I said, she walked away and I said to him, I go, what are you doing? And he goes, you know what? If you're going to be, this is what he said to me. If you're going to be like this, I'm going in the bedroom. That's what he said. He's going in the bedroom. And this is like 10:45 on New Year's Eve. Like, you're going in the bedroom now?
Yeah, I'm not going to bring in my 2022 like this.
So, wait, let's just be clear. You're going in the bedroom and leaving me in the living room. The kids Max is already on the game with his friends. Like, he's talking to his friends through the headset. Sasha's in her room because now she's all pissy because I said I don't know about the mask situation. And so, he's now leaving me on New Year's to go in the bedroom.
But I didn't leave.
No, you didn't leave. He went in the cellar.
Yeah.
You went down the cellar. I don't know what.
I went into my office. I had a couple of things to do, so I killed like 30 minutes. Instead of
I don't really feel like you had anything to do. I think you went downstairs to be a jerk.
No, I did have some stuff to do, so I figured it was the prime time to do it. Give you some time to cool off, and for me to cool off.
I would have been fine to cool off.
For me to cool off also.
Sure.
So
then let's jump forward to now it's like 11:45. He comes back up the stairs and he sits down and we're all on the couch and they're watching the countdown and I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking like, geez, I really don't feel good and this has been kind of a weird year and I'm just kind of like in the moment and New Year's comes and me and Max grab hands like because none of us don't know what's going on, so we're not hugging each other because we don't know what we got. So I grabbed Max's hand and I was like, Happy New Year to him. And then all night after that, Vic tried to talk to me. And every time he tried to talk to me, I dodged his combo. He'd come in he tried to touch my hip. I go, don't touch me. Leave me alone. Literally, don't talk to me. He's like, oh, really? This is how you bring it in the new year? I go, yes, this is how I'm bringing in the new year. Don't talk to me. I don't care.
Don't was real.
And so then we didn't talk to each other till what?
The next morning.
Oh, the next morning, yes.
Yes, and everything was great.
I don't feel like it was. I think I was still curbing you a little bit.
No, actually, everything was great. You came in there happy, Happy New Year, and
no, I don't think that happened. I think that was in your mind.
No, it was. But you came in there Happy New Year. Why? Because you were back to not feeling as good as you were the day before.
Yes.
So you needed the caregiver, okay, to come back in and take care the way he takes care of everyone in this house. Because I'm a very, very, very good at multitasking and rotating rooms. Because I got bronchitis in one room, I got the flu in another room.
You keep saying bronchitis. I have COVID.
Now you do.
Sasha has COVID.
Well, and on New Year's Eve we did not know that you had COVID.
Right, so Sasha has COVID, I had COVID, Max has we think flu Rona.
Yes, but at the time we had a bronchitis room going on, we had a flu room going on, and we had a COVID room going on, okay?
Yeah.
And the dog was just walking around looking like, what the hell is happening here?
We've all been sick. It's been crazy how sick we are. It's been crazy. And then you know what I like about too, being with Vic, because we've been together for 20 years and we're still dating or whatever.
Right.
And he says to me, he leaves, if I'm not feeling well, he leaves the bed and he'll go sleep on the couch,
right.
Which is what he did for 2 weeks when I had the bronchitis. He's I'm not getting sick, I'm going to lay on the couch.
Yeah.
And then when Vic's sick, Vic goes and lays on the couch.
Yeah. Because I maneuver around, and she gets into a zone where she's sleeping or whatever, and I don't really want to disturb you because I'm trying to get.
He leaves me in the bed no matter what.
Yeah, when I'm trying to get through what I'm get through and stuff,
Because he can sleep anywhere anyway.
Yeah, I even go downstairs and sleep in my office.
He does. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, before all this sickness, right. A couple of my girlfriends came over, and so he was downstairs hanging out and getting stuff done in his office. And so they were like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And I'm like, "I don't know where he's at." Right. So I went to go check on him. He was literally sleeping downstairs in his office. He has a blanket down there. He was he's got on
the couch.
Yeah, he was down there. He was down there just sleeping.
Yeah, I was
downstairs.
It was very quiet, very peaceful. No one knew where I was at. No one.
But didn't you say growing up you could go sleep on on the subway and stuff?
Yeah, well, I mean, I took I grew up D train. Shout out to the D train and the 4 train. In the Bronx. Spent a lot of time on the train going back and forth and stuff. Late nights, early mornings, or whatever. How many times have I been on a train like this?
I'd be afraid to fall asleep on the train.
No, that was a regular and stuff. City boy life.
We're still a lot different because even before we go to bed, I have to have the sheet exactly right and all smoothed out and everything. Everything has to be a certain way. Even if he's sleeping in the bed already, I wake him up to get out of the bed so he can fix the sheet. And he never complains. Sometimes he complains because sometimes I'm just if I'm being mean, I'm like this, Vic, we gotta fix the sheet,
Oh, yeah.
So he'll get up and then we fix the sheet or whatever. But I'm like that. Him.
Yeah.
There could be no sheet on the bed. It doesn't matter. He just sleeps. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I could take a nap anywhere. I'll sleep in my car if I need to. I'll sleep right here. I might take a nap after we get off this show in a minute right here. Whatever.
No one's sleeping in my studio. No one.
That's it. But other than everything else that's been going on with all this sickness and disease that's happening around the world, I mean, you know, we've been together. We're here together. The kids are together. You know, and you know, we're taking. You know, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You know, it's a great thing, you know, that we're getting through this together. Yeah. Because some people are getting through these type of things alone.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so
you know we're all on each other's nerves.
Right and stuff. You know, so the fact that you know you know there's some days where you help, where you step up, and some days where I step up. You know, then it just goes well. You know, we're blessed.
Yes,
you know,
we are.
so
to have each other. So that is a nice thing.
Yeah,
though I woke up from my nap earlier and I walked in the kitchen and I had like kind of strenuous sleep because I was dreaming a lot.
Right.
And so when he was over there at the counter, I was like, "Oh, it smells good." I go on over to check exactly what he's doing, and I was like, "Oh, I love chicken." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited about the chicken." He's like, "Can you back up away from the food?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because you're breathing all over the food." And I go, "But we're all sick." Like, so I'm sorry, I was breathing on the chicken.
I don't want to cook the sickness.
But I mean, I will say,
I don't want to cook the sickness into the food. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I was a little bit close to it though, because I woke up crazy hungry for some reason. So I was like, "Oh, chicken, ha ha ha! Let me breathe all over the food, ha ha ha!" And he was like, "Can you back up?" And I'm like, "Dang, all right."
Yeah, back up off me. Smell the coffee.
So
scheming and plotting, and I'm killing your chocolate. Oh, I'm sorry.
What is that from?
Just like Gilbert scheming on Tyson, but he got lucky, but she was a nice one, but I ain't nice, but I don't play that. If it ain't tax, I don't pay that. F. Compton. You remember Tim Dog? That's a Bronx thing. I don't know. It just popped in my head.
The thing that I have learned the most not the most during this whole process of being so sick, is ramen. It's like, honestly, one of the best foods you can eat when sick. I don't eat it regularly because it's like got a lot of sodium in it, ramen. But honestly, if you hook up a good ramen, you like put some of that. This is how I hook it up. I've been hooking it up a certain special way. I boil the water with the noodle. Mm-hmm. I put the spices on the bottom, the season on the bottom of the bowl. Mm-hmm. Put the noodles into the spices, and then put just a little bit of water. Mm-hmm. Then fill it with hot sauce.
Well, y'all can keep that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell you, it amazes me.
Terrence said that's jail food.
Yeah, yes, he knows. It amazes me. It's poor people food too and stuff. You know, from when I was young.
Well, it's free for $1.
No, I'm just trying to tell you, from a person who grew up very, very poor. Yeah, there was a lot of. I spent a lot of times eating a lot of ramen noodles. So you can keep that ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff. That yes, and stuff. So you know, it amazes me how much my kids and you love it now.
Since we've been sick, especially. Right.
Whereas me, you know, I'm ramen out for about 10 lifetimes. So y'all can keep that. I've been drinking just straight up broth. You know,
chicken broth.
Just straight up broth. That works well. That works well for me and stuff. But I grew up, you know, all that ramen. It was too much for me.
Shelly said popcorn with some chicken ramen. Don't get me started on my popcorn there, Shelly.
Yes,
I can't eat it. I can't eat it right now, obviously, because I'm dying coughing. But
yes, she's a popcorn fanatic. So much to the point that me and Max, we went to a couple of weeks ago.
Someone said with pepperoni, cheese, and Ritz crackers. Wow.
Ritz pepperoni.
We eat turkey pepperoni. Yes,
turkey pepperoni. Oh, okay.
You ate it the other day?
Yes. Yes. Turkey pepperoni we will eat.
Yeah.
All right? Don't do smart.
That sounds good. I'm not Ritz crackers, though. I'm not a big fan of the Ritz.
Nothing wrong with Ritz.
I like the Keebler ones with all the seasoning on it.
Yeah, Ritz has a good cracker, too. Keebler, Ritz, all of that.
Ritz Ritz got a good cracker.
Yes.
With some peanut butter on it, maybe.
You put a good piece of cheese on a Ritz? Oh, man. Okay.
Huh? You know what else has been really good while I was sick, especially during bronchitis, where I could actually go out of the house, is the pho. And I know I say it wrong. My friend said that it's called pho. Mm-hmm. I've always called it pho, so I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But when I did go to Mama King's to get it, and I said pho, she knew what I was talking about, so whatever. Mm. But that is so good. Like the seasoning in it and all the spices, it's like healing you. I was so sick one day with bronchitis in the car. I was like, oh my God, I have to go get this soup. And I was in the car. I was waiting at urgent care to be seen. And I was sitting in my car and in the parking lot. And I was like, people were all around me, all these senior citizens in their cars too, waiting to go into the urgent care. And I know that they were looking at me like, what is wrong with this girl? I was like drinking the phone like this, like out the container, like, oh, like I was like eating it like this. I looked crazy.
Just like a little bit of phone.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's making me feel so much better eating this. Because it has like a red chili paste.
Right.
And you just hot. And it's like you need that heat and all of it just like, yes, so.
Shelly times 5 agrees.
Yes, that soup is good.
Yes.
But to a Hispanic, I was dying ordering it. Oh. That's hilarious, Shelly. That's hilarious. So again, tonight's show is brought to you by Industry Hair Studio, 368 Farmington Avenue, Britain.
Yes.
It's open 7 days a week. Big shouts out to our friend Richie Cutts.
Yes,
and of course, they also have a second location now. It's called MVP Performance Barbershop, 1978 Park Street in Hartford. That's open Tuesdays through Saturdays. And of course, make sure and follow at Industry Hair Studio and at MVP Performance Barbershop. Everybody over there, they're great. And they're also looking for barbers and stylists too. So if that's what you do for a living and you want to try somewhere new, well, make sure and hit up Richie Cutts over there at Industry Hair Studio and speak to him about that. So, yeah.
Yes, you got options. You can either go to Hartford or you can go to New Britain.
Yeah.
All right, you can either get a haircut or you can give a haircut. All right.
Okay.
You're looking for people to work.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, again, shout out to Richie. Appreciate you. You know, definitely thanks for showing, jumping on. He's always been a family. Appreciate
friend,
it.
yeah. So
Absolutely.
Anyway, so we have lots coming up this year on Bad Marriage for Life, and we have special guests coming up in the next few weeks too. And we're just so happy to be back here and just talking about our family and everything that we got going on. By the way, our 2 oldest girls right now are both in Vegas.
Yes.
You know, as you know, Summer moved a little while back to Vegas. And she is now living out there and doing well out there. She took a shot. She moved out there with a good friend of hers. The friend left and went back to the East Coast. And she still decided to stay out there on her own to try to make it work. So she's out there right now. And my other daughter, Olivia, went to go visit her. And needless to say, they've been calling me, but these two have a tendency of fighting, so I have not been picking up the phone.
I don't want to be involved.
I mean, maybe everything is going well. We'll see. But normally they're good for like a day or so, and then something has happened. They're 2 years apart. They're super close. My daughter's Olivia and Summer. They're great kids. But yeah, after a couple of days together, and I saw that like Summer's been calling me, and Olivia's just called. So we can take a shot. We can try to call them when we're done with the show, just to see what's going on. Or will it be like, oh my God, Mom, I can't take this anymore.
What I'm going to do is after we get off...
That always happens after a day or so.
Right. What I'm going to do after this is I'm going to, eat dinner.
Okay.
Look at my son's Switch.
Oh, that's supposedly broken, right?
Yes. You and I are going to watch an episode of Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yes. We got to catch up on Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, we got to catch up on Yellow Jackets. I've been watching a lot of other shows too. What did we watch? Dexter.
We watched Dexter last night.
Yes.
But you know, it's also because this is such a weird thing, and again, this is our first run with COVID. We haven't had COVID before. At least we don't think so. It's kind of like you think that you're going to be able to like really watch so much stuff and whatever, but you do sleep a lot. So yeah, I just was in the kitchen thinking like, wow, all the times I'd be like, oh, I'd really love to have some time to sit and watch stuff. I haven't really watched anything at all, but whatever. I mean, what can you do about it?
I still got a lot of work to do too. Also,
so we've been doing work too. Yeah, so it's been interesting, but we're so happy that you joined us tonight, and thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back again next Wednesday at 7. We have special guests on with us next week. You are going to want to hear what these folks have to say about how they make their marriage work. And again, tonight's show was brought to you by Industry Hair Studio and MVP Performance Barbershop. Have a blessed night. Thanks so much for watching Bad Marriage for Life. Bye!